front of your thinking. Don't put money in front of your thinking. Don't put no audience, no fan, no way. You got to think for you, for your safety, for your well-being, for whatever it is. Just think. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in somebody else's city, think. Think about what's around you. Think about you have to just you can't stop thinking, man. Like if you just what I'm saying, if you just get in someone else's city, you just sit back and everything is just comfortable, then you know what I mean. Then chances are, man, one day something's gonna happen, and you're not gonna know how to handle it because it's gonna be a surprise to you because you're so comfortable. You're not thinking. You don't think that shit could happen. You don't think shit could go down. So you're not even trying to be two, three, four. I'd be five, six, 7 steps ahead in my life these days, for real. And like
Gotta
and like
be
my
shit. You
thought
gotta
process
be.
is 5, 6, 7. Like I just don't think for now. I'm thinking like in 1 second. I done thought 7 times ahead of shit. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
does
Got to.
how does the how does like I mean, we talked earlier about the love and hip hop thing. Um, a lot of times cats in this industry can get caught up when it comes to their relationships, the women that they deal with, or men. Flip. We could speak from either side here. How important is it to navigate your relationship properly while you handle business at this high level? I mean, do they even intersect anywhere, or do you feel that they go hand in
You
hand?
got to have a chick that's man really for that. I mean, somebody that's really interested in what you're doing and not just you and not just what's around you. Most chicks are just interested in what's around you. But if you're fortunate enough to get one that's into you and what you're doing, just as you should be, if she has something going on, it should be vice versa. So I don't want anybody to take it like it's just, but
No,
yeah,
no, I
yeah. If
get
you
it.
get, but if she's into what you, then yeah, then that's special, and then you can include her. And I mean, you got to get people you trust, man. Like we live in such an individualized society. Like everybody really is for self these days, and everybody really
Yeah,
keeps their iCloud. We're in an iCloud
yeah. Everybody
society,
looking
so
out for number
everybody
one.
is
Yeah.
keeping all their information to them, and which what I mean. So we're
So, hey, thank you to everyone that's tapping in right now. Really appreciate all you guys pulling up. Make sure that you stab the greenhouse at the top. This is the golden ticket. This is how we show you that we get with it. We're standing here talking with Benzino. He's cleared up a couple things for us, and you know what I mean. We're gonna walk away from this with our own opinions, but at the end of the day, we heard it from the horse's mouth. So make sure you follow all the mods on
yo yo
stage. Follow everybody up here, and
Hey,
this your boy Five Stacks. Let's get back into it. Go ahead,
let's
Benzino.
go. Let's go. Now, so, I mean, look, listen, man. All I'm saying is like, what I mean, like, young brothers got to know that again, too much internet, man. Too much internet, too much live, too much information. It's all about information. Like when we was born, man, like a motherfucker in your hood knew certain things about you. Now everybody in the world knows everything about you, and man, that's no way to live, man. That's no way to live. That's no way to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some type of autonomy. What's that word like where it's just nobody knows about you, man? Like
Yeah.
just like homie was saying, like shit, people didn't have information on me. Yeah, and like I said, that Wikipedia still don't got my information. You
Right.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
learning that today because I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the platforms I used to research it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, I didn't even know that it's not even right.
It's not even right. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Crazy.
that's okay. And guess what? I won't even fix it. I want motherfuckers to get it fucked up. Keep on
Mm-hmm.
fucking it up. Shit, I don't care. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know what I mean? Like, trust me. The less the less I think the less you're showing who you are and what you do. You know what I'm saying? The better you are in the long run. That's
Right.
what I think.
No, that's a fact. That's honestly true. I got one more question for you, and then we'll open it up and we'll see what they want to do with the stage here. But the
Mhm.
final question that I got for you, Benzino, is okay. So clearly the championship rings have been won. The banners are up in the fucking rafters. You know what I'm saying? Your name is up there in lights with all the greats. Say what you want, but your name is up there with 50, Puffy. Your name's up there. You see what I'm saying? As far as those East Coast icons, right?
I
What's
don't
the
see that, but I appreciate that,
I see.
bro.
I mean,
For
I
real.
see it, man. I mean,
I appreciate
your
you.
name
I
for better
appreciate
or for
you.
worse is low key a household name. Like it's at least out the real niggas. You know what I'm saying on the east and the
I
west coast.
appreciate that. Now that means now that means a lot to me. That
Yeah,
means a
it's
lot to me.
that's a
I
fact though. That I'm not
appreciate
even
that. I
not even on
appreciate
no
that,
dick
brother.
riding shit. That's
Nah,
a
nah,
fact.
nah, nah, nah. I don't take it like that. I appreciate that because to be honest with you, and I mean real honest, that's what means the most to me. Because when it's all said and done, right, we all got to go. What's gonna be a legacy?
And
I want
that's my
my
question.
legacy. I want it to be with the streets because the streets is that because who else would you want it to be for? Nobody else gives a fuck about you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The only love that you're gonna get, because we niggas, the only love we're gonna get if we're gonna get it is from them streets. So you know what I'm saying? So listen, when I run around here and people, man, hey Benzino, like I'm more famous than I've ever been.
Mm,
Man, that's a blessing. But it's more of a blessing that it comes from people that are struggling out here and still going through it. Because man, if I could put a smile on a nigga that just got out face, or auntie's face, or grandmama's face, or like the whole hood fuck with Zeno wherever I go. Like that's man, that's a blessing, bro. Like I could go to my grave with that.
right. That's some real shit. Hey, Mills Lane, fuck you, my nigga. You supposed to ingratiate to your motherfucking guests. By the way, just let you know. But anyway, hey, is Jason, you want to open up anything to anybody else, or you good on the questions, or
Yeah, anybody on the stage
Hey,
got any more questions?
yeah,
yeah, to Benzino, right?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't know this, but hey, tell them about the time you saved 50 Cent life when he got stabbed up.
So it was on 54th Street. There's a two major studios on 54th Street in Manhattan. The Hit Factory, they had like multiple big ass rooms and shit where everybody would get their shit mixed and mastered and everything and recorded. And then real expensive studios. And then there was the Sony studio that was on the corner of 54th. So my group at the time, Made Men, we was at the Sony studio. There was a room on the basement floor called the Hip Hop Room, and we was in that room. I didn't know Ja ruined them at the time. So when 50 and them got into that beef at the Hit Factory, I guess, when I heard John and when I heard Black Child tell the story, I'm like, that's crazy because while that was going on, shit, we down there recording, playing Madden, smoking, you know what I'm saying? So my man Jesus and the Made Men went outside, smoked a cigarette. He come back downstairs with 50. Now, I had knew the Trackmasters from Steve Stout. I knew Red Hot Lovertone. I actually saved Red Hot Lovertone years ago in '91 on tour when some shit happened in North Carolina. I was the only one on the bus with a strap and got him up out of there. Got the whole tour bus up out of there. It was Roxanne, Shantae, Biz Markie, MC. It was crazy. But anyways, Tone and them had produced 50's first mixtape. So when he came down there, I was like, "Oh, yo, what's up?" Yeah, he had mentioned like, yeah, Tone told me about you or something like that. He had mentioned Tone to them. And I was like, okay. At first, I was a little upset with Jesus because my thing is like, you bringing niggas downstairs without clearing niggas. Because like believe me, when we moved, like as far as the crew from Boston, whatever, we always try to have some organization. And if a nigga's gonna bring somebody down, especially from wherever it is, you want to clear that shit. Call somebody because you don't know who got beef, what got what. So long story short, he said he got stabbed by them niggas. And then he showed this is the crazy shit. He showed me the burner and said that the burner had no bullets in it. That the nigga he was with had dropped the burner and it had no bullets in it. So he showed me that, and then I called the nigga car service because it looked like he needed to get